Okay, people, today we will be watching a video on planet Dolan about weird things we've done to impress a crush. Okay, if you don't know what this channel is, good. That way you have never experienced any of my terrible content. Let's get into this video. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing this video.
Planet Dolan. From giving a girl a box of dead animal guts to eating a wooden fence, the Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our suburb about the weirdest things we've done to impress our crush. Part 2. I'm Pringle
I'll
One,
do it.
and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by MHN Yogurt. When he was younger, Elvin had a crush on a girl at his school. He didn't know much about her, but overheard her talking with her friends about how she loves scary movies, scary video games, and anything with gore in it. So he decided to anonymously send her a box, which contained the entrails of a pig. He watched while he smiled as she opened the box of blood and intestines, hoping she would love it. She didn't. In fact, she ran away vomiting and screaming. Unfortunately, she found out that Helbin was a mystery sender and never spoke to him again. There's just no pleasing some people. Number 9 was submitted by Miss Unknown. When Ladybot was in school, there were rumors going around that she vaped. She had no idea where the rumors started, but everyone started looking at her differently. Her crush eventually heard the rumor and asked her if it was true. She went along with it, hoping it wouldn't make her seem badass because she was so young. But unfortunately, her crush's best friend found it hilarious and decided to bully her every day until she graduated. It broke the ice though, and she managed to get a kiss from her crush, but it ended when she told him the truth and he left her for another vape-smoking girl. Number 8 was submitted by Fake McLies. When Sid was 10, he had a crush on a girl in his sports class at school. He really wanted to show off one day, so when he grabbed the football, he kicked it all the way across the field. Unfortunately, it didn't go in the goal, but it did hit his crush straight in the face. She ended up getting a broken nose and getting sent home. He walked her to the first aid room and tried to tell her it was an accident. After she had surgery to fix her face, Sid asked her on a date, and to his surprise, she said yes. Number 7 was submitted by
God, that would have never
Emerald
happened.
Arcade. When Zarganbo was in junior high, he came up with a cute way to impress his crush. While his crush was eating lunch one day, Zargamba took his glasses case, placed the glasses on top of it, and pretended it talked. He told her jokes with a goofy voice and he liked seeing her laugh. It was a simple but effective trick. His crush ended up laughing so hard she spat a drink out through her nose. She found it irresistibly cute and gave Zargamba a kiss. Unfortunately, she moved schools a few weeks later and he never got to impress her again. Number 6 was submitted by Scarlet Kitty. Back when Ramona was in 6th grade, there was a guy she really liked, but because most of her friends were guys too, she was too shy to ask any of them for advice, so she did the only thing she could think of. Give him a friendly punch on the arm. She punched him every time she saw him for about a month. One day, Ramona's dad was picking her up from school when her crush's dad came up to her and threatened to have Ramona arrested for assaulting his son. The next day, he came to school with a cast. Turns out she punched him so hard his shoulder was dislocated. Number 5 was submitted by Coffee Games and Ideas. Emoji once won 2 free meals at a fancy restaurant, so he decided to invite the girl of his dreams. The only problem was that his crush was a twin, and he mistakenly invited the wrong one. He was pretty surprised when he got to the restaurant and they both turned up. He decided to play it cool but ended up paying for the extra meal anyways. After the meal, he told them about the mix-up and had to let one of them down. The dumb twin was pretty upset, but luckily she ended up forgiving him a few weeks later. Number 4 was submitted by Sino Young. When Nixium was in middle school, he overheard his crush saying that she loved the taste of apples. So instead of suddenly buying her a nice apple from the cafeteria, he broke into the school kitchen and stole every apple he could find. He then broke into her locker and stuffed the entire thing full of apples. He watched her open the locker and the apples fell out, pelting her in the face as they exploded out of the locker. She was crying from being smacked in the head by more than 200 apples. Nixium hesitated for a moment and then blamed one of the other kids before running away. Unsurprisingly, he lost his chance with her that day. Number 3 was submitted by Odil 40. Spinal Palm's crush knew he liked her and decided to have a bit of fun. She told him she would only go out with him if he held water in his mouth for a whole school day. He got most of the way through the day until science class when he coughed and spat the water all over someone's homework. He thought his chances were lost, but then she whispered to him, "You get an A for effort," and passed him a Hershey's chocolate kiss. He thought she was super cool, but But when she walked away, she did a dab without looking and accidentally punched a kid in the face. Ah, the crazy things we do for love. Number 2 was submitted by Real C Pasta King. Dolan went to school with a foreign exchange student and he really wanted to impress her. He asked a friend what kind of guy she likes, and his friend asked another friend, who asked another friend, who asked another friend. By the time he got a reply, someone told Dolan she likes a guy who can eat a fence. He thought this was weird, went outside and started eating a wooden fence, post by post. When she finally asked him what the hell he was doing, he said, "I thought you liked the guy who eats fences." She stared at him in shock and said, "I told my friend I like a guy with common sense." He didn't get a date with her, but he did have to have a tetanus shot. Number 1 was submitted by me, your narrator, Pringle.
Why would you? Yo.
One of the weirdest things I've ever done to impress my crush was definitely the time I tried to sing a Beauty and the Beast song. I wasn't an avid singer, not at all actually, but she was a really, really nice looking girl, and I really wanted to be her boyfriend at the time. I tried everything. I would try chocolates, candy, buy her stuff, and it never actually worked. Till one day in class, I randomly went up to her, and I said, After that, I swore she was amazed by my singing and my godlike enthusiasm. She definitely wanted me, is what I told her.
Oh my God!
But she laughed.
No, she was not.
Then she said, "That's not Beauty and the Beast. That's Lion King. You stupid idiot." Then she left me and laughed.
Baby, you got small
the
dick.
folks over on our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. We have another question for you. What's something that happened that caused you to call 911 or, emergency services? Let us know on the Reddit page link below, and you might be featured in a future countdown. Take care, everybody. Much love and appreciation. Peace.
Okay, guys, that is the same thing. I want y'all to type in, I want y'all to answer in the comment section down below. I want y'all to state it. I'm gonna put a description to their channel, and I hope you guys like and subscribe to theirs too, promoting it, because they do make good stories. Look at all these people. These are the people that have had these stories made about them. So, peace out, guys. See you in another video.